Welcome back. It's a grassroots organization helping trauma victims bring their stories out of the shadows and into a place of healing and power.
It's called Silent No Longer Tennessee, and here with us, is Executive Director Greta McLean. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, this is just fabulous. For those who maybe weren't watching when you were here last time, and I wasn't here, so this was all brand new to me, explain a little bit about your story and what Silent No Longer is all about.
I am a two-time survivor of sexual assault, and after my second assault, I realized I had choices. My first choice was just kind of wallow in it and feel sorry for myself. And then I realized, I can't change what happened, but I can find meaning and purpose in it and try to help others. And that's what I chose to do in starting the organization. The main thing that we try to focus on is providing victims and survivors with different opportunities to find healing from their experience through different forms of art, whether it's written word, visual art. Eventually we're hoping to incorporate dance and music writing, and also photography and filmmaking, so that they can share their story through whatever ways that they're comfortable.
And we were just talking before this how it must be so therapeutic, almost cathartic, to not just see your traumas kind of laid out on artwork, but also have other people kind of representative of your experience. Explain that.
It's with with the Shadows Ignited program, which is the art program. Yeah. What we do is provide the skills for victims and survivors to learn how to write poetry, monologues, short plays, or do painting, drawing, mixed media. And for them to do that, it helps them get their emotions out. And when we had back a couple years ago in October, we had a thing called Voices Behind the Hashtag for the 5th anniversary of Me Too. And watching people see the artwork that the clients had made, you could see they would almost be taken aback, and it's like, wow, that's so sad and so beautiful. And they didn't know who was there, who were clients and who were just visitors. And it really, the clients are like, I'm glad we're doing this, and can we continue to do it?
That's amazing. Now, of course, want to talk a little bit more about Shadows Ignited, and you have an event coming up.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the event and what proceeds go towards.
Sure. The Shadows Ignited event will be this Saturday at 5 o'clock. This Saturday, the 6th, starting at 7 o'clock. And it has different poems and written word stuff that our clients have submitted, and all of them will be done by people who volunteer to perform. We'll also have music, we'll also have dance, and the purpose of it is not only for entertainment, but for education, so that people that don't really know a whole lot about it and have been fortunate enough not to experience it, can understand the dynamics. And because we can't solve a problem if we don't understand the problem. So that's part of the reason why we do it. And the name comes from the idea that a lot of victims and survivors attempt to hide their experience in the shadows. But as Dr. King told us, darkness can't drive out darkness, only light can do that. So that's how we came up with Shadows and then the Ignited.
I love that.
That's so beautiful. Thanks. Now, April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month.
Yes.
And sadly, this is prevalent.
Yes.
It's heartbreaking. What do you want survivors to know who may be watching, because it happens? What do you want them to know?
I want them to know, first, it was not their fault. That the only person to blame is the perpetrator, that we believe them, and that we are here for them. And recently we had our very first male client come forward. And so I want to also tell men out there that it can happen, and there's no shame in that. It can happen to anyone, and male or female, we're here to help people, and we're not going to judge, we're not going to blame, you know, we're going to support you 1,000%.
Thank you so
Beautiful.
much. Absolutely wonderful.
Thank you, Greta.
Appreciate it.
Shadows Ignited, again, is happening April 6th, 7 to 9 p.m. Get your tickets online, both for in-person or virtual passes, too. You can also read more at silentnolongertn.org. They also have an Amazon wish list to help contribute to the event.
Yesterday was a busy day across the mid-state, but we really